Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is July the 1st, 2021. I think it's a Thursday morning. I'm not sure. But anyway, good morning. And hey, Google, what's the temperature in Plains, Texas?
The current temperature in Plains is 69 degrees.
69 cool degrees and no rain. So that's good. And we got the winds going right direction. So we're all right today for traveling. And guys, you know, there's a lot to be said for RVing, and one of them is you sleep in the same bed, you wake up in the same house. As long as you don't step outside, you're in damn good shape because everything outside is different. But that's all right. It is what it is. But anyway, also I'll be traveling into New Mexico, and the time is going to change. It'll be 1 hour earlier there due to all this time change stuff. But whatever it is, it is. Actually, right now in New Mexico, it's about 5:10 a.m. and right here it's 6:10, so we're okay. Anyway, I've been living in an RV a long time. Everybody knows that. And what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. So if there's anything you want to be doing, my suggestion is you better get doing it. And then what else can I tell you? Let's do a quote button thing right quick.
It's amazing that the amount of news that happens in the world every day always just exactly fits the newspaper. Jerry Seinfeld.
Very good, Jerry. Put you on. This is another book somebody sent me a while back. Here's one here. I tried sniffing Coke once, but the ice cubes got stuck up my nose. I went into this pet shop. I said, "Can I buy a goldfish?" The guy said, "Do you want an aquarium?" I said, "I don't care what star sign it is." Weak, but okay. Anyway, moving right along here, guys. We'll be on the road again today, and yeah, we'll do the usual drill for videos. I'll do one on the road and one when I get near or there. Where am I going? Yeah, I'll tell you soon. Anyway, it's in New Mexico. How about that? That narrows it down. I mean, if you took the whole earth, you've narrowed it down to a state. And it's no surprise. Everybody's figured it out. Anyway, what do I got here? Another note. Oh, yeah, here's one. For those of you that keep up with SpaceX, you know, Elon Musk's thing, you got to watch that landing of the first stage when it returns from outer space. You know, it's a booster, you know, takes the thing up into space and then it returns and lands. That is the coolest thing I have ever seen, man. I mean, that is some engineering times 10. And they've got it down to a fine art yesterday. I watched his latest space shot yesterday. Pretty dadgum neat. Yeah, and he makes a good point. You know, if you're going to make space travel economically feasible for the public, everything's going to have to be reusable. So he's doing it, or trying. Anyway, moving right along to Tracy Phillips says, "Hi, Rusty," or "Hey, Rusty." Hey, Tracy, what's happening? Der Trixa from the North Sea in Germany says, "Good morning, 9 a.m." And that was published 3 hours ago, so now I guess it's noon there. Says, anyway, today we have rain as well and fresh air. Greetings to you, Der Trixa. This person's name is Faisal Khan. I'm a fan. Well, I'm glad, Faisal. Welcome to the channel. Franny Lee 38. I'm sure learning Texas country, yay. Well, it's a big state. You know, if you took away all the borders, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? If there were no borders in the entire world, you just went from one part of the earth to the other. Be kind of interesting. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. Cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. Today is bowling day, isn't it, Scotty? Get out there and get 'em, boy. Rebecca Oliver, this is on Texas State Park, San Angelo, says, "I love that park. Never anyone there. Most say there isn't anything to do." I'm with you, Rusty. There's lots of peace and quiet. No, it depends on what you want to do. I do nothing. You know, and doing nothing is easy. Well, for some people, it's hard work. James Sams. Hello, James Sams. Hi, Rusty. When you gave tips on things to do and check before RVing, you didn't mention your tow haul button. Anytime you tow haul over 1,500 pounds and driving in the hills, it's a good idea to use it. Anyway, yeah, it says makes the drive safer, saves wear on the transmission, gives you more miles per gallon if you don't drive over 60. Yeah, that's good, James. Good tip, good tip. But I never use it. Anyway, John B, because I forget to mash the button and stuff. It's just not on my checklist. John B, oh, I'm glad to have a Class C RV. Oh, I'm glad to have a Class C. So here's to you and here's to me. I'm sure glad I have a Class C RV. Have a good trip. Thank you, John B. Back on the meds, boy. Walter Pendleton. It's hot up here in Oregon, but I have a cool spring creek to keep me cool. Better than Arizona heat. I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Same person. Good for you, Rusty. You figured it out. Yeah, arriving at the campsite in the rain, I don't have to worry about it. I just sit in the RV till it stops. How about that? Because I can run the generator and run everything. Steve Combs, just in case you were going towards Carlsbad, New Mexico, here is an excerpt. Says widespread flooding, but thank you for the negative news, Steve. I appreciate that, but I'm not headed that way. Scotty Thompson, nice place you're staying at now, San Angelo. Cool comment call. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Enjoy your bowling tonight, the masked bowler. Mark Yoakum, do you ever get tired while driving? No, I don't, because I don't drive that far. I used to really push myself 6 or 8 hours a day, but now I go 4 or 5 and that's it. Is that good? Sure, for me, because yeah, you arrive at the site early, fix me a lunch, maybe take a walk, take a nap. You know, I just make it like I'm wherever I am, you know, because wherever I am, I'm there, you know what I mean? Mark Yoakum, love your driving videos, enjoy Yoakum County Park. Well, I've been here overnight, didn't hear a sound, and I hear the birds chirping outside. It's right by the golf course. I got to watch some guys play golf. They got a good par 3 that runs right by me here, and I was watching them play that hole. It's a 200-yard par 3, and yeah, it's a toughie. Rebecca Swilling, how's gas miles per gallon going? It's going. It's hanging right at 10 like it always does. Of course, I'm driving the same speed. This person's name is Back to the Basics. Thanks for the video. You're a good man, Rusty. Well, I'm me. That's all I am. I yams what I yams, and that's all that I yams. Popeye beat me to that one. Joel Harmon, you are so special. You are so special to have a Class C. Well, you know, I've just moved from different types, and I thought I'd try a Class C this time, and I'm glad I did at this time of life, because it seems to be working good for me. This person's name is Alia KMC1. Class C and Class B certainly have that advantage over a travel trailer. That's true. Yeah, pulling in and not having to get out in the rain because you can run everything off the generator. And it's, you know, the generator's outside. You know, like somebody asked a question about, well, you know, what about the fumes? Well, it's not sitting right here on the floor, you understand. They have it boxed on the outside and vented on the outside. Wayman Semang says, nice cool showers. Great, it isn't hot as hell. Yeah, it's really nice. You know, Texas is getting some, you know, not a lot of rain, but some, and it's keeping it cooler. This person's name is Fossey Bear 1. I grew up in Denver City, very small, quiet town. It is a very small, quiet town out here in the middle of nowhere in the plains of Texas. Penny Lee, awesome drive. Stay safe. Safe travels. See you, Rusty. Hugs always. Thank you, Penny Lee. There's also a song about Penny Lane. Mick Me, whole different outlook on life for sure. Yeah, well, it's different from some, but for me, it's the way it is. You know, it's okay. Sue C, love it. Beautiful clouds. Yeah, it was cloudy. 10 Truck 28, 1 hour, 4K views. Wow. Well, that's all it'll get, though. I mean, it ain't going any further. No, I don't get a lot of views. I know it because I don't do movies. You know, most creators, I would have to say most, yes, edit their videos and they make productions. They show themselves walking away from the camera and, you know, going over, you know, they'll set the camera and it shows them coming into the picture. And, you know, it's a movie production, you know, because in this scene they did this and that scene they did that, and they put them all together and make you a production. Mine are unedited and unscripted. You know, it's just what you see is what you get, and you see what I get. Anyway, Randy Wyrick, Rusty, have you witnessed any tornadoes growing up in Texas? I'd be surprised if you didn't. Well, you're surprised because I've never seen one actually in live. No, Texas doesn't get. There's only one part of Texas that gets a lot of tornadoes, or say a lot, or they call it Tornado Alley. That's between Dallas and the Red River. Abilene, Wichita Falls, and that area. They get a few, but it happens every year in Oklahoma. Shift into high, thumbs up to you. Alvin Masso, thumbs up to you. Boom. Casita goes south. Glad I have a Class C RV. Yes, indeed, Rusty. Fits you like a glove. Yeah, it is. It's now that I've gotten really used to driving it and setting it up and doing all the stuff that you do, it's just home. It's home again, jiggity jig. Yeah, thank you. Cynthia Peluche. I like silence when I drive. Seems safer now. When I listen to music, my mind goes there. I was born in Big Spring, lived there 13 times. Well, that's interesting. My dad worked in the oil field and we moved every time the rig did. I hear you. He went overseas when I was 9 and my horizons broadened. He's the best man I've ever known. Loved his dogs and spent many hours sitting out by the water in Bayside, Texas after he retired. Said what he thought embarrassed me many a time. Said what he thought embarrassed me many times. So yeah, if he was in the oil field, I'm sure he did. He said a lot of things. Glenn L., that is certainly an advantage of being self-contained. It is. I didn't realize it till I saw that rainstorm, and it looked like it was going to be right where I was going, and it ended up it was. And I thought, when I get there, I can't set up in the rain. And then I realized I don't have any setup to do. Taz Mod, hi Rusty, get behind the motorhome and let the draft pull you along. Goat. Okay, back on the mez, Taz. Anyway, here you go, the old stinking, screaming alien goat giving you a morning kiss this morning. Tracy Phillips, now that it's raining, you have it going on, Rusty. Yeah, it's fine. It was a good, rain because it's part of life, isn't it? The NB, Rusty, we have had lots of rain. Streets have flooded. The Rosa's Cantina and restaurant had 8 inches of water inside that place. Too many accidents. Yeah, well, I'm getting here at just as the rain is ending, actually, or slowing down in New Mexico. So it's really pretty nice. I mean, my timing accidentally turned out really good. Bead Trapper, I bet the rain was refreshing. Yeah, it is, and it also it wipes off all the bug splatters. It gets a lot of those off. You can clean the windshield and all that stuff. So yeah, it's got a lot good for RVing. Paul Byram II, what a nice video of a storm cloud in the distance. Love watching Rusty go. Pismo Paul. Well, thank you, Pismo Paul. Cal Ryan, OMG, video shows UFA tracking above power lines following Rusty. Contact the Pentagon. Actually, there was they're the stealth bombers that fly out of Abilene, Texas from Dyess Air Force Base. And I saw 2 of them flying about 800 feet. They fly right on the ground, man. I mean, they're just, and here's John Wright. He leaves, this guy left a link. Don't click on it because it's a scam. I'll just get rid of John. That's the second time that's happened. Here you go, Matilda. Here's a John Wright thing. Little thing. Sometimes they leave those links and it's to some crappy site. Anyway, thank you. Matilda, thanks you, John. Levi Brewer, we just had a rain. It's been steady raining. Then came a downpour. Well, I hope your new watershed program's working out, Levi. Good luck. NB says, you take care, Rusty. Enjoy these wonderful days. It has been rainy a lot. Hope San Angelo weather is okay. I have not been to San Angelo since the 60s. I think I was 15. But anyway, thank you for your comment. And the rain is helping all over Texas because even out here in this area where I am now, which is usually, burned up, you know what I mean? This time of the year, it's green, and the birds are chirping. The ducks, there's a little duck pond down here, and if you've ever seen the duck smile, they're smiling. This is an easy way to make an RV bed. Kim Sweden says buddies or something. I mean Betty's, Beddys, Beddys. Okay, I may try those. Alien Life UK. Okay, here we go. Enjoy the trip, Rusty. If I was driving on a road as clear of traffic as that in England, I would check my rearview mirror and then push the pedal to the floor. Our roads are very crowded. Yeah, well, east of the Mississippi in the United States, the same way. You get on a two-lane road around Atlanta, Georgia, or anywhere out in the east or going east, and yeah, they're just crowded. There's not many like this for sure. No, Texas, we got a lot of them. Burt Bowers, them clouds remind me of when a tornado is just ready to start brewing up at any given time. Well, we've had so many. You've got these tornado trackers, the guys that follow the tornadoes, and, they show you the clouds that may or may not have a funnel cloud in it. And you begin to think all dark clouds are menacing. Anyway, Sean Gallahue, thumbs up to you. Ethel Perry, thumbs up to you. David Lewis, Tornado Alley. Yeah, it's not far from here. Anyway, D. McCarty, I bet the air smells so fresh out there after a good rain. Yeah, it does. It's pretty nice. It smells like sulfur because of all the oil wells around here. Well, it depends on which way the wind's blowing. If the wind's out of the south, it picks up the wind, the sulfur smell from some of the oil wells to the south of me. And yeah, it's kind of like Luling, Texas, if you know where that is. Ethel Perry, thumbs up. Taz Mod, howdy. Guardian Pet Care and Massage. Jim, hey Jim, I got the things you sent, the dark chocolate almonds. I haven't opened the package and I haven't done a mail call yet. I'll wait till I get some more mail. But anyway, thank you. Jim says, glad that you guys, Rusty, Goat, Clasita, and Sparky, are having a good trip. Well, we are, and here comes the goat, screaming, stinking goat to tell you so. Good morning. Jamie Macon, great to see you. Whoa, great to see you on the road again. It's beautiful out there. We'll do about 4 more and shut her down because I need to get on the road and go to New Mexico. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. Deb B., Illinois gasoline is $3.47 a gallon today. Here well, let's see, the last I saw was like $2.83, I think, in Texas. The cheapest I've seen I got in San Angelo was $2.69. This was Blue Sosa. So glad DT gone. DH. I don't know what DT. Oh, the border wall. Yeah. Anyway, Vanjie. Oh, I know who you mean. You mean you're going to go fed to Matilda. We don't talk about politics here. Here you go, Matilda. Here's your some hash browns. Oh, Matilda likes that. It took me a while to snap on DT. Blue Sosa. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, Vanjie Lee, we are all going to the same place. To me means death, so don't be in a hurry. Rusty 7869 or 78609. I'll have to tattoo this on my body. Thank you. Well, whatever turns you on. Alvin Masso, I'm waiting for beer 30. Well, I do it every day. Well, actually, it'll be in New Mexico. It'll be from 4 to 5 p.m. Here it's 5 to 6 in Texas Central Time. Tracy Phillips, 4 years ago, I've been watching you for a long time. More room than a Prius. Boy, that's for sure. That was the truck camper. One more here and we'll shut her down. Randy Wallingsford, Guten Morgen, Rusty. Just how many languages can you speak? 1, barely. English, I can't even speak it. Well, I know a few words of a few languages, and that's all. And that's just from living long enough to hear a few words. But anyway, guys, having said that, from Yoakum County Park near Denver City, Texas, this is Rusty 78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. You just click on the link in the description of the video, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose, and I appreciate it. Some of you are. Thank you very much. Anyway, what else we got here? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water, and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to really lose weight and keep it off, you know it and I know it, is eat less. That's it. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head, your brain. This is your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So add good ingredients. Ta-da! Simple, right? Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe brought to you by professional talking heads that are paid millions to get in your head. Does it work? And does it work? Yes. Damn good it works, because then you become a talking head. So my opinion is, read the news. You're still going to get it all negative, but at least you just read it instead of somebody cramming it down your throat. Anyway, enough said about that. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. What else? At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios. Until next time around noon or so, depending on the internet speed and everything else. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.